Hey everyone, it's Paul Grossman, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my first automation scripts. This was a script that I used to automate Pogo.com's Turbo21. And the game is pretty simple. You're getting shown cards, and you want to build 21 on every one of 4 rows. And there are a couple of exceptions where you might be able to you can actually, if you can make 20 or less with with 5 cards, let's say you had 4 2s and a 3, you still get the points for having 21, even though it doesn't add up to 21. The game itself was built originally in WinRunner, which was basically a C-based language back in 2001. And I did it just to kind of show my manager that I might be able to do something with automation. And I also did it because I thought it might be something fun rather than trying to automate a bunch of insurance forms, which I really didn't think was very much fun at the time. This particular function script I converted over to UFT, and this is UFT 14 that we're using to run today. And I put together a bunch of business rules. This was determining when I should bust on a row, where I should put my cards, if it's an ace, whether it's a 2, whether it's 9 through 2, or other cards. And also, it talks about how to play a perfect game. Now, you might think, if I were to take a 9 and a 2 and a king and place them on this line and match up every 8, 7, and 6 with the 3, 4, and 5 and a king, and every ace with a king, you'd maybe make a perfect game. But you wouldn't. It actually doesn't mathematically work out because there's just not enough kings. And on top of that, the cards generally don't even come close to being put into a random order to make that. The best way to play a perfect game is to try and build a row with 9, 8, and 4, and then another row with 7, 6, 5, and 3. And it leaves, if you play the perfect game, it leaves you with a 2 left over on your playing card, just one row with a 2. So I'm going to give this a run, and I'll talk a little bit more about what the game is doing. Now, in particular, it's trying to identify what card is being displayed in this particular area. And it's doing that using UFT's graphic validation. But not in the way you might think. It's not the full card. All it's looking for is a white pixel in the center, in the bottom, the right, or the left-hand side of the card. And from that, it can identify exactly which card is being played and which card, what row it wants to put it to. It keeps track of these rows and then starts to build 21s as best as possible. In some cases, the cards won't allow it to do a full run, and it also keeps track of soft aces, so whether an ace is a 11 or a 1, it just got a 5-card gimme out there. And you can also see the gimme or bust listed up there, just another 5-card gimme. And it is building up all sorts of points on the right-hand side. This is a Java-based game. There actually is only one object on the game. It's just the screen. That's all we're working with. And we're actually using send keys in order to use the keys 1, 2, 3, and 4 in order to throw the cards onto the individual runs. This is an okay run over here. I got 11 out of 18, but I thought you might be interested to see exactly how UFT can be used in order to automate a small game. And you want to kind of make it fun for yourself. This is one way that you can actually start doing it. If you happen to like Selenium, that's great. Use Selenium and you try LeanFT, which is basically Selenium, but it's got the object identification heart of QTP embedded inside of it. Plus, you can open up 3 4 browsers and have them all running tests concurrently. And if you haven't seen LeanFT being shown off by Yoshi Rachelson and Ori Bendit at HP, well, you should check it out. You can see some of these clips here at Joe Colantonio's Automation Guild.